welcome to Meet the Influencers. I am your host, Robin Neal, and I'm here with beauty influencer Bianca. Today, we'll be getting to know you a little bit more and also talking about your AIA nomination. So, are you ready to get this thing started?
Yes, I'm ready.
How did you get started in beauty?
So about like 4 years ago, I want to say, yeah, it was about 4 years ago. I was a stay-at-home mom and I had 3 kids. My husband was working and I just started like kind of like getting into makeup after our wedding. Like I got my makeup done because I never really wore makeup. But after we got married, I liked how I looked, with my makeup on. So I was like, oh, so I started playing with makeup and he started buying me makeup. I started getting like super into it. And then I would like watch YouTube videos like Jaclyn Hill and I would like follow the tutorials and it was just fun. And I started going live on Facebook actually. And everybody really liked me and they're like, you should start your own page. Because I would go live like in, little groups here and there. And everybody's like, you should start your own page. And I was like, okay. And like, it took me forever to start my own page. But finally, I started my own page and it like just blew up. And I just have been doing it ever since.
How do you remain true to yourself and keep that uniqueness about you with there being so many people in this industry?
I just always like told myself like I wasn't gonna change, like I have people tell me as well, they're like, you've always stayed the same since the beginning. I don't know, I'm myself and like I've never tried to be somebody else. So I think that's why it's easy for me to stay true to myself is because I've never tried to be somebody that I'm not. So it like really isn't a challenge to just stay true to myself, I guess.
You get a lot of good compliments, right?
Yeah.
You look really nice today. You're able to do your makeup really well. And there's a lot of people that look at your channel and they aspire to do the things you do, right? To have the talent that you have. But at the same time, there are people that have negative comments. So how do you block out the negativity and focus on the positive?
It's hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like when I first started, I took it a lot harder. And I don't think like these people realize like how much like their comments really do affect somebody, That's why I'm like so emotional, sorry.
For someone else that's just watching, what is one of the common misconceptions that people have about not just beauty influencers, but influencers in general?
Like I said, I feel like they don't think that we have like feelings or like that we're human. If we make any little mistake, they will like come for you. And it's just like, we're still human. Like we're just like you. Like we have the same problems as you. Just because we do makeup tutorials or whatever doesn't mean that we're any less human or that we don't have problems in our life, because we do. Like we do. We have a lot of problems too. So, and then I want to say like a hard part of it is like, even though you're like having like a terrible day or going through so many things like in life, like you still have to get on and put a show on for everybody and act like you're okay,
Do you prefer a dewy or a matte look?
I would say I'm starting to get more into matte looks, but I'm gonna say dewy just because that's like, I love like, glow, highlight and all that.
For eyebrows, do you prefer waxing or threading?
Waxing, for sure.
Why waxing? Does it hurt less for you?
Yes, I got my eyebrows threaded before and it hurt so bad and I was like, I'm not doing that again.
For makeup, brushes or sponges?
It depends, like, because for my eyes, obviously, like shadow, bronzer and everything, brushes. But I do like to apply my my foundation with the sponge, but I could do everything with the brushes if I needed to. So
eyeliner, do you like a wing or no wing?
A wing. That's like my staple, a wing.
Last but not least, do you prefer a face mask or face scrub?
I would say face scrub.
For those that are watching, make sure that you tune in to the AIA show that'll be coming up in November. And for those that want to learn makeup from you specifically, want to keep up with you and everything that you have going on, where can they find you in all of your work?
So if they want to follow my tutorials, they can follow my beauty page on Facebook, Beauty by Bianca. And then my Instagram is Bianca Loves Makeup 91. And I post all my looks there with like all the details. And then on my stories, like I just post like my life, like my kids, just what I do throughout the day. I post on my stories and it's just fun. So
you heard it right here from Bianca. Make sure that you're following her on all of her different platforms. We're also going to have those down below, and make sure you stay up to date with everything AIA and all that we have going on, because it's going to be a very, very exciting show. That's all we have for this interview. I appreciate you so much for joining me and allowing us to just learn more about you and the real side to being an influencer. So I appreciate you so much. And we are going to go ahead and sign on off. See you later, guys.
All right. Bye.